Well, we'll see.
It's live.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. If you are joining us today, we are going to be looking at these brand new Beltras icons that just dropped. I'm actually wearing the newer Beltras Luxe SE Andy in Jamocha Almond Fudge. And I have a couple of those that I'd be happy to share with you as well. We're going to talk about the new icons, and literally just found out from Beltras that while we were while I was getting ready for the live today that we've got some amazing deals coming down the line on the other three brand new icons, Spears, um, Houston, as well as Twain. So Spears, Houston, or Twain are coming any day now. But today, what we have to show you is Streep and Cyrus and Berry. So the three of the shorter styles, they are all on an amazing deal right now. I am going to go ahead and put some of the links up. If you don't know where the clearance items or the clearance list is, it actually lives inside locksandtops.com, and it's on the top menu, and you can say clearance list, go to clearance list, and it'll take you straight to that clearance list, and you can purchase straight from there, or we'll also be sharing the links with you to purchase directly from the live. All right, so the specials that we have going on are good until tomorrow afternoon. After that point, the price will go up. Um, and so we want to make sure that you get in and get those specials. I will be adding Spears and Twain and the other three tonight so that you have access to those. They're beautiful, brand new icons, and I am such a huge fan of the icon cap, as well as those Lux fibers. So yeah, so maybe what we can do, I know we've got a couple of folks joining us here live. If you can just pop into the comments and say hello and let us know where you're joining us from, that would be amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're actually starting on time today. I'm so excited about this. So if you want to share where you're from and maybe your name, that would be awesome. And introduce yourself, that would be great. I'd love to know where you're from. Hey, Mary, welcome. So, just so you all know, Karen, the other Karen, um, unfortunately is a little under the weather today. And so she's not going to be joining us. Makes me very sad, but I definitely want her to get better. So, if you can, just send good vibrations her way and lots of love. So, she's a pretty hearty person, and she would definitely be here if she was not very sick. So we're just wishing her well. But I'm glad you joined us today, Mary. Do we have anyone else on the live today? I know it's early. It's just a couple minutes out. All right. Well, with that, I think what we'll do is, Mary, is there anything that you want to see specifically? So I'm going to show three of the shorter icons. And I actually have a brunette in Streep. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Thank you, ladies, for joining. So today I actually have my co-pilot here in the chat with me to help answer some of the questions. So I get a little help, a little moderator today to help me along the way. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys having a great Sunday? I know there's a delay. Any brunette shorties? I have a brunette. I think I got it in French roast, Mary. Yes. Long, hot summer. So far, so good. Awesome. That's great to hear, Tammy. Is it hot out there? Probably warm out there. Let me grab that brunette shorty, Mary, so you can take a look at her. And you might also like Barry, or I love Cyrus. I put Cyrus on the other day and I was like, oh, ooh, she's really pretty. I put a video of her in the Facebook group. So if you haven't seen her, go take a look at her. She's so adorable. But you might like Barry too. I have Barry in a beautiful coconut. I have them in all colors and they're on the spreadsheet. Oh, it's chilly? Really? Oh my gosh. It's nice and warm and sunny here in California, so yeah. Wow, you're getting some cold weather in Florida. Wow. But I have them in all colors. If you like the style, let me know. I've got them up on the spreadsheet and they're on special. I got them at a special deal. So, they are $331 today and tomorrow. So if you like one, make sure you let me know. Like 60 and windy. That is crazy. That's in for Florida this time of year. Well, that's okay. I've got peaches on my tree already. Like peaches like this big already on my peach tree in March. Like what crazy weather. But let me grab the brunette, Mary, so you can take a look at her. Okay, so I have Streep in French roast that I can definitely show you. And in fact, let's start off with the longest to shortest. So we can do that definitely. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard me. This is the style. It's a little bit longer, but this is Andy in Jamocha Almond Fudge. Beautiful style, beautiful color. Jamocha Almond Fudge is my jam. So I think we probably had a couple people join us. Welcome. So we're showing the icons, 3 of the short icons, but I just got notice from Beltras that they have the other 3 in. So those will be heading our way as well. And they're an amazing deal right now. So if you have not seen the spreadsheet that we keep on locksandtops.com, make sure that you go over to the locksandtops.com website. And on the top under clearance, we have our clearance items there. So if you're looking for a great deal, then I highly suggest you check out that clearance sheet. And it's just in a Google sheet and you can just click on it and access it. So it's available to everyone. Okay. So the style that I'm going to show you right now is Streep in French roast. It's a gorgeous style. And she is one of the brand new icon styles. She's I think the longest of all the brand new icon styles. I am an icon girl. I love Beltras icons. They're probably my favorite of all the collections, just because they have a smaller cap. So they're great for ladies that have a little bit more petite, but then they'll also fit me. And I used to be a 23 inch. So they're stretchy and flexible, but they're still small enough that they'll fit you if you are a petite. And I think we had a couple more people join us. Welcome. So I'm Karen with Locks and Tops. For those of you that don't know me or that are just joining that are new. So again, this is one of the brand new icons. And this is Streep. Oh gosh, you guys, look at this brunette. This is Streep again in the color French Roast. And I just took her out of the box. Let me make sure I have her on correctly. She is a full monotop. So if you're just joining us and you're brand new to wigs and you are not familiar with some of those terms, I'll try to explain them to you. So it basically means that you can part them anywhere that you want. So you can part it on the right, you can part it on the left, you can part it on the middle. If you have any problems doing it, I just grab my trusty little water bottle and get some water in it and then clip it back. Sometimes I'll blow dry it with a blow dryer. Sometimes it just stays first time out. So just depends on how it's going to behave for you. But this one is just adorable. So let me comb her out just a little bit. So again, this is Streep in the color. Wow, look at this color, you guys. I'm a huge fan of French Roast. It's just one of those beautiful, beautiful golden browns. So yeah, if you have never experienced French Roast before, this one is really pretty. I love this color. 60 and windy. Wow, Tammy, that's crazy. 60 and windy in Florida. Well, it gets windy in Florida though too, doesn't it? Like every time I've been, it was, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I was in Orlando one time and it wasn't. Miami, when I go to Miami, it gets windy. So let me show you this one from both sides, as well as the back. Let me get her brushed out in the back. So this is, again, this is Streep in the color French Roast. I have Streep, and I also have Berry, and then I have Cyrus, which is actually one of my personal favorites, and I'll show that to you here in just a second. So this is Streep, French Roast, the front, from the side, from the back, and then from the left side. She is just adorable. I'd say she's the longest of the four shorties. We have Twain that's going to be coming, as well as it's 70 right now. Oh my gosh, but windy and very overcast, which, oh gosh, okay. Yeah, there's a cold front. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't popped on and say hello to the group, make sure you pop on and say hi. We want to know where you're from, how you're doing this beautiful Sunday. It's gorgeous and sunny here in California. So again, that is Streep in the color French Roast. And she's a fully hand-tied cap. Shouldn't say that. Let me take that back. So let me turn her inside out. For those of you that aren't familiar with icons, which are my favorite from all the Beltress collections, so from the mid and top all the way across, she is 100% hand tied. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 8 rows of wefts across. So about from midway down, she has wefts. So, but the rest of it here, it's all hand tied. So you can see my finger through there. She is just gorgeous. So she's very similar to the Luxe and Luxe, well, to the Luxe SE, I should say, to the Luxe SE cap. She does run a little bit small, but still roomy and stretchy enough that you can definitely, she'll fit, like I used to be a 23-inch head and it would literally fit me just fine. So, and then a full mono top, full lace front from ear to ear. And then she has the silicone tabs with the metal stays. Okay, so that is Streep in French Roast. Hi, Linda. Linda, where are you at in Northern California? I'm in Northern California. Beyond Retirement. I love that name. I love that name. That's awesome. She said, oh, you're from Healdsburg. Okay, awesome. I know exactly where Healdsburg is. All right, so just to remind you, so that was, let me go ahead and put the link for, it looks, I think most of you are, so that was Streep. Let me go ahead and put the QR code up for her. If you want to purchase her, feel free to go over to the link. You can copy the link right on your phone. If you're watching from your phone, it gets kind of difficult. I recommend that you go to your computer, watch from your computer, and then use your phone to purchase if you want to purchase, because you can actually just take your phone, hold it up to the QR code up in the corner, and then it'll take you straight to the payment portal if you decide that you want one of these lovely ladies today. Okay. So again, that was Streep in French Roast Brown. I think I have her in almost every single color, with the exception of a couple that were just running low. So that was Streep. So let me get her up. Get her QR code up. Give me 1 second, guys. No. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me go over here. So that was Streep. And I'll just put the link in the chat. So if you decide that you do want to come back to it, you can. So here is Streep. You can also just copy the link. There you go. Okay, so let's take a look at, the next one I'm going to look at is Berry. This is a beautiful coconut milk gray. And I love this color. Like, I don't, you know, I'm a warm girl. Like the French roast is right up my alley. But if you like a cooler color or you love gray, I think the coconut milk is actually really pretty. And let me hold her up for you. She's very, very pretty. And she's got this beautiful white cap. I thought this was very, very tastefully done. So again, it's got that, the 5 wefts on the bottom, and then the middle where it's all hand tied, and then the full hand tied top on the top. And it's got the, like the double top. So I don't know what they call it, these terms, you guys. Sometimes I'm like, what? You know, that thing at the top. All right. So let's pop this one on. So again, this is Berry, and it's the shortest of all of them. Twain is very similar, I think, probably to Cyrus. We are not going to show her today. Wow, this, I will tell you, the cap that I have on, you guys, is really, that thing. I mean, my wigs, especially the hand-tied wigs, they just so, although during the summer, I don't know if you guys are like this, but during the summer, I don't want to wear a wig cap. I do for the lives just because it's like, you know, but for summer, I'm like, just give me my wig. I just want something nice and cool. And the other thing that I will say about like Berry and Cyrus, they're really low density, really low density. So, but I want to show you this. So I want to turn so you guys can see this style because it's really pretty. Oops. Oops. I feel like I need to pull her back a little bit more. So do you guys all know about like the 3-finger rule or the thirds? So there's this thing that says these rules that stylists and people in the hair industry talk about, the rule of thirds. So your face should have, like, from here to here, it should be a third. And then from here to here, it should be a third. And then from here to here, it should be a third. So I don't normally do this, but man, I'll tell you what, that wig cap has really sucked that thing on my head. So this is Barry. And again, you know, just because I have it on the side doesn't mean that you can't part it in the middle or move it over to your right side, however you want to do it, whatever makes you happy. Okay, so this is just a very non-assuming, like I always call this like the perfectly imperfect styles, like the Hollies, the Charlottes from Envy. This is one of those styles that's like that. It's got just a nice little wave on it. It's not too curly, but it's not straight. So it's kind of like almost like a Newport. Wouldn't you guys agree? For those of you that have Newport, that have tried Newport, I think it's very similar to Newport. So, but again, it's got some cute little curls in it. Let me turn so you can see this one from all sides. I was so excited when I got these, you guys. I think I got them at like 8 o'clock at night. And I was like, oh, I got to open them. I got to see them. So I truly do love the Icon collection. I think they've just done very well. So, and I always have Icons in stock, mostly when I can keep them. Sometimes it's a while before I can get them again. So, all right. So again, this is Barry from the front, Barry from my right side, Barry from the back, and then Barry from the left. That is Barry in that beautiful coconut gray. It's really pretty. So, and then she does have the Luxe fibers. If you like something like this, the fibers will be nice, much longer. And then, of course, because it's a shorter style, it's not going to rub on your clothing. Although, you know, I will say this, it seems like depending on what you wear, it can also make the fibers, the longer fibers, frizzier. So, yeah. So I think that happens as well, too. So that is Barry. Such a cute style. What do you guys think? You guys liking the Barry? Yes, no, maybe? Too similar to another style? Hey, Beverly, how are you? So Karen's not with us today. She's under the weather. But I'm glad you're here. Well, okay, so Beverly, you missed Streep. She's one of the brand new Icon collections. But I can show her again. Do you like the Barry? I'm okay. I was not feeling well earlier this week, but I got over mine relatively quickly. Karen got a horrible case of the creepy crud. It was awful. Poor thing. I felt so bad for her. She was like, I think I'm going to skip it. And I'm like, yeah, I think you need to. You need to go to bed. I get worried about her, you know. So, all right. So let me show you Cyrus. This is actually my personal favorite of all the three that I'm showing you today. She is so stinking cute, you guys. This, okay. I don't know why Buttercake Blonde is dissed so much. Like, I, oh, I know. Yeah, I feel really bad for her. I know there's something going around. Like it seems like everyone I know has had it or has it now. It's just, it's terrible. So, anyway, okay, so, but we're wishing her well, and hopefully she's not on the live watching and she's at home asleep. You love Buttercake? I do too. It's like one of my favorite colors. Um, so I love Buttercake. This is Buttercake Cyrus. And again, it's got that gorgeous hand-tied, mostly hand-tied cap with those few rows of wefted rows in the back. But let me put her on and I can show you why I love this style. So Cyrus is probably like my favorite of the three that I'm showing you today. And I don't have the other ones because they haven't come yet, but I have Spears, which is the longer style. Oh my gosh. Well, you can't have, okay, you can't love icons and not have a Spears, right? It's like Karen was telling me, I think I'm going to have one of those for namesake because that was her name before. So I was like, oh, yeah. So this is Cyrus. And again, so here's the thing. Like, whenever you get a wig and you're like, oh my gosh, why is it doing this kind of stuff, right? We can pull this side down. We can put water on it and pull this side back. We can pull a little bit of hair. See, because I've still got the zigzag part in her. So we can do lots of things to her. We can put some water on her and spray her back and blow dry her back with a hair dryer. I usually, after I get the zigzag part out, I'll go back like this, put a clip in her, and then blow dry it and do it in sections until it's all back. So if you wanted your hair to stand up like this or kind of do this, you can even use a round brush with it. So don't be afraid to play with these. And they're the really great Luxe fibers that I love. So, but yeah. So this is Cyrus. And I like her because she's kind of got a little bit like Berry and Cyrus are the two lowest density styles, I think, of the shorties. Although more once Twain gets here, but I'm really looking forward to getting her. Hi, my Beagle's mom. Hi, Chloe. You like Buttercake too? I do too. Yeah. I have Buttercake Kennedys. I have Buttercake Kellys. I have a bunch of Buttercake for some reason right now. And they're all on the clearance list. Hey, Therese. Um, so what brand? So this is Beltras. So these are what I'm showing you right now today are all of the Beltras icons, which I really love. And I really love the Beltras icons. I don't usually have any problems with them. And the fibers are really nice. So yeah, let me brush her out a little bit. I had her on the other day and I was taking pictures and a video of her because she was just, I was like, oh my gosh, she's too cute. And then I am going to show you something kind of special on human hair so you can see it. And Beverly, I have something coming for you. I hope you like it. She's going to be like, so it's got just a little bit of a wave, but not too much of a wave. Hello, welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome. Again, this is, yeah, she's a cute one. This is Cyrus in Buttercake Blonde. Oh no, she's scared. Don't be scared, Beverly. Don't be scared. You won't be scared. You'll be quite happy when you get it. All right. Yeah, it is a bit flicky on the sides. It's got a little bit of a flip to it. It's like there's a little layer and then a flip. Yeah, it's very cute though. I love this style. I think this is my favorite of the new shorties. I haven't seen Twain yet though, because I can't tell you. But this one I love is adorable on me. I love this one. I think this is going to be, I think I said on the video, I was like, this one's going to be the sleeper. Okay, so let me turn so you can see her. Thank you, Beverly. Yeah, she's cute. I got told that I look cute today, so I'm getting taken to the grocery store later. Yeah. I'm having a date at the grocery store. Hello, Scruple. I know, right? A date at the grocery store. You know you've been married for quite some time when your husband's like, you look cute. Let me take you to the grocery store. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway. Do you have to pay too? I probably will, Beverly. What is I you know why? Oh, you got a good point there. I'm getting taken on a date that I gotta pay for. So, Mary, here's the funny thing. Sometimes I'll see a style and I'm like, no, on those stock photos, and then I'll get it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks nothing like it does in the stock photos. Sometimes it does, but more often than not, it doesn't. So, yeah. And they come home and put stuff away. I know, right? We girls know what is going on. My husband is crazy like a fox. No, he actually does help me put stuff away. So, yeah, I got the pick of the litter, I'll tell you. Which litter? Oh, thank you, Beverly. Oh, Mary. Mary does look good in everything, right? Yes, she does, definitely. Okay, so let me show you, let me flip and show you this girl on from all angles. Hopefully I've brushed her out enough so you can get a good idea of what she's gonna look like. Okay, so that is from the front. So Cyrus from the front, Cyrus from the side, Cyrus from the back, and then Cyrus from the left. She's really cute. Which one? Like a movie star. Which one is this? This is Cyrus, and she is in Buttercake Blonde Rooted. But if you go over to so in the link, if you scroll back up to the top, if you don't have it, let me know. I'll put it in the chat again. In fact, let me go over here and I'll put the link to her if you're interested in purchasing her. We have her in all colors. She's on special right now until tomorrow evening then the price will go up. But she's on special right now for $331. Let me give you the link for Cyrus in the chat, and we will send that over to you. Got it. Got the links. Okay, perfect. So, and again, there's some Lux SCs over there. There are, if you haven't, someone bought, like, I think almost all the San Sebastians that I had yesterday. So, yeah, but I try to keep icons stocked. And some of these city collections, like Newport, is like one of the top sellers. Newport, Santa Barbara, Santa Monica and Newport specifically, Singapore are all really good sellers, and they sell out the second they come in. So it's like I try to grab them when I can. I always try to keep a few of them in stock. So yeah, if you see them on that list and they're on sale, it means I grabbed them and I got them at a good price. She has nice layers in the back. Yeah, she's really cute, right? Okay. So if you're in the group, the Facebook group, if you're not, I should say, if you're not in the Facebook group, Locks and Tops, it's a private group, and you want to join us. Yeah, all the easy to wear, easy to look after ones. Yeah. This is definitely like going to be easy to wear, easy to look after. She's got some waves to her, but I think it'd be so easy to replicate. And of course, she's got the nice Lux fibers. But yes, you're right, Beverly. The Newport, the Santa Monica, those are so easy to care for. And they're short. So it's coming on summer, and, you know, like the Madisons even, all those styles that are super, super easy to care for. You're not going to get the frizzing. You're not going to have problems with them. They're going to last longer. So yeah, I think the ladies love those because they're just so easy to take care of. And it's funny too, because I think you get the ladies that have worn the heat-friendly synthetics for a while, and they, what about Montecito? Montecito is another one that's very popular. Yeah, anything that's like on the shorter side, that's a little bit straighter, like your Santa Monica, like your Newport, those are all very popular because, one, it's coming up summer. And so those are going to be easy to care for. They're going to be cooler. They have that open wefted cap because they're from the City Collection. But all of those styles are going to be really popular, particularly in summer, like I said, because they're super cool. But I mean, I think even a hand tied cap is really cool in the summer too. For whatever reason, it just feels super comfy and cool on me during the summer. And I live where it's hot, like hot. So they feel thicker when you heat treat them, Beverly? Manchester is another good one. Yeah, I agree, Mary. It's a good one. So, so I am a retailer for Beltras, Tressallure. While I don't have Tressallure up yet, I have another retailer that I want to kind of help her along for a little bit. But so Tressallure, I think I put it up on the website, but Beltras, Tressallure, Renee of Paris, and actually they call Renee of Paris, it's actually owned by Adirans. So there's Alexander Couture, Orchid, Renee of Paris, Noriko. All of those brands are under Adirans. So I'm a retailer for all of those, as well as Envy, Ellen Via, gosh, and then I just signed the contract with Estetica, so we're getting ready to load those in as well. So quite a few. And Jon Renau, that's right. Yeah, Jon Renau is great, you guys. I think most of these brands are really great to work with. Yeah. So Beverly, why do your mine seem to feel thicker when I heat treat them? What am I doing wrong? Are you putting water on them, Beverly? Yeah, Therese, lots of them. And then, of course, now we have our own human hair line, and you're putting heat on them. I mean, you're putting water on them. That's a really good question. I'm not sure. I don't notice that so much. We should talk. Yeah. Maybe what we can do is do a video of it, Beverly, and I can definitely test it and see if I can replicate that same thing, and then we can figure out an answer for you. Are you using a flat iron, Beverly, or a heat comb, steam, and have the same problem? Interesting. Well, let me test it. Can you tell me do you have that with all the fibers from all the collections? Maybe it's one of the fibers as opposed to another one. It's Beltras, I assume. So while we're waiting on Beverly to answer that, oh, on the Luxe fibers mainly. Okay. Okay. Okay, well then that's what we should do. We'll test the Luxe fibers. Oh, that's a good point too, Mary. Well, I know Beverly uses good shampoo and conditioner. So, oh yes. Yeah. So that's the other thing that I will say. Distilled water. So here's a little tip on, and I think I did a video on it. On my hair, oh, she has soft water. But does your soft water have salt in it? Sometimes when you treat water with water that has a high sodium level, it could potentially be doing that. Okay, yeah. We'll get to the bottom of it. So human hair. Well, let me pop this on my head so you guys can take a look at her. So this is Amy, and this is in the color Butter Pecan. So this is from the Luxe SE collection. Let me get her all straightened out so I can pop her on and you can see her. I'll show you the cap. It's much like the Icon collection. So she's got the full top. She doesn't have the double layered top like the Icons. And I actually think the Icons the top is softer than the Luxe SE. But she has the nice hand tie cap and then the bottom like 6 or 7 rows. But that's the Luxe SE cap. Yeah. Yeah. Distilled water. So the thing about distilled water is it doesn't have a high salt content. So if you've ever heard that expression with human hair, you want to use stay away from sodium lauryl sulfate. Oh, Ginger, hi. Welcome. That's okay. We're just chatting. Ginger, did your Zoe get there yet? You didn't like Jill? Now she loves her. Sometimes you got to do that, right? So this is Amy in Butter Pecan, and she is from the Lux SC collection. This one I thought was really cute, you guys. Jill was Jill was not for me, Beverly. I think it was the bangs. Sometimes I love bangs and sometimes I'm not a bang girl. It just depends on the bangs, I think. I can't wait for you. So you guys, Ginger got an Envy Hair Zoe, and I cannot wait to see it on her. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you to get it. I want to see the color too. So, Ginger, what color did you get? Oh, she's going to post pics. Yeah, so if you guys are not in the Facebook, if you're on the live and you're not in the Facebook group on locksandtops.com or the Locks and Tops Facebook group, make sure you come over there and join us because we oh, the Corey is gorgeous. The Corey is gorgeous. The Locks and Tops group, we do lots of things. Like we do polls and everybody gets involved and it's like everybody's really great and the ladies are awesome and amazing and are really great, have really great suggestions. As you can see here, a lot of them are from the group, if not all of you. But really kind of help each other and like if I can't get to someone, that someone else will jump in. So they're very knowledgeable. I'll just say that. Like we've got a lot of really knowledgeable ladies in the group. So what color is like milkshake and shaded biscuit? From oh, you got the bronze honey. Yes, it's gonna be gorgeous. So Beverly, the color that I think is really similar, and I was talking to Lisa about that. I think we figured out, well, sparkling champagne, first of all, I will say sparkling champagne is just a gorgeous color. And but I think milkshake, I can't remember off the top of my head, but we got it to where it was like almost an identical match. And I have a picture, Beverly, that I can share with you. I'll post it in the group where it compared the milkshake blonde to one of the Envy colors. And I'll have to go back and look because it's been a while since Lisa and I sat and looked at the two different colors. And I don't know if it was milkshake or if it was a different color. I mean, I don't know if it was sparkling champagne or if it was a different color. I'll have to. I think sparkling champagne is kind of more like raw sugar. I think that's what we compared sparkling champagne to. But the other color that we thought about, we were looking and we thought it was a dupe for milkshake blonde. So I'll go back and look so you have it. But yeah, this is Amy, and she's in the color Butter Pecan. Y'all know I love my warm, medium brunette blonde colors. So they do it in Envy Hair. I'm asking for my sister. Yes, they do it in Envy Hair. I'll pop my Envy Zoe on so you can see her hair in just a second. Let me spin so you guys can see this one. This is Amy from the Belle Trust collection. So that's the front, the side, the back, and the other side. Doop dee doo. So she's a really fun style too. So, okay, let me pop Zoe on. So Zoe is, so let me talk a little bit about Zoe. You know, I talk about her on some of the lives about why I love the Envy hair. Now, um, one of the things I want to say is every single brand, you're going to have one that might need to get returned, right? Maybe there's something wrong with it. And it happens across every single brand, you guys. I have seen it happen with my John Renault. Karen had one that we had to go back to John Renault. I've seen it happen with Envy. I've seen it happen with Renee of Paris. It just happens. You know, you get one that's defective every now and then, and so um, you know, it just happens. They're made in factories, and so when you, but now I want to say something about this Zoe. This is probably the most low maintenance wig I have ever had. I toss this thing around like when I tell you I wear this all the time, she's my go-to. And an ashy brunette, we can definitely do that for you, Kelly. We can definitely get you an ashy brunette. Um, so, and I think they're coming out with some new colors too. So I want to check with Lisa about it. And you can do that too. So I think the color I'm going to show you, the human hair wig. So the human hair wig I'm going to show you, I know we're running a little bit behind, but I do want to show you the human hair wig because the cap is amazing. So this is my Zoe from Envy Hair. She's a blend of, and I'm so glad you guys are asking about them because I just dearly love Envy Hair. Now, I don't love all styles. It's just like any other brand. But Zoe, so I'm going to show you look at the back of the nape. This thing, when I say it is so soft, the first time I opened up my Zoe wig, I think I still have a recording of it, but I thought it was so corny because I was like, oh, oh, oh my gosh. Oh, that's so soft. It was it was just amazing. And then the ear tabs are the same fabric, so it's super soft. Envy, it's 100% hand tied, the whole thing all the way around. The first time that I ever put one on, I was like, it's like it just fit like I like I didn't have a wig on at all. It was amazing. So, but yeah, I throw this thing around, and I mean, I'll just throw it on the counter. And I have literally, okay, don't get grossed out, okay, you guys. I've not washed her. I've had her for 4 months. I've not washed her. It's terrible. So I just now put her on my head. I'm going through my fingers. I don't even have to brush her. Yeah. Yeah. She's great. She's great. You're going to love her, Ginger. Yeah. Now, Zoe, Corey, they're all expensive, but every now and then I can get them on clearance and they're in the group and I have a clearance list. So if you have not checked them out, make sure that you do because every now and then I can get one that is at a really good deal and so that I can offer you guys so you can try it because I really think, you know, they're going to last you a little bit longer. They're super soft. This one, again, like I've had this for 4 months. I don't even need to like brush her or comb her out. I just go like this with my fingers and I am literally out the door. I don't do anything to hers. If you want really low maintenance, this is your girl. This is Golden Nutmeg, one of my favorite colors. Some of them, Tammy, some of them are not rooted. In fact, about half of them are non-rooted colors. And I think that when we move you over to Envy Hair, I think either like a Zoe or a trying to remember the other style. There's another style that are both hand-tied caps. They're both the Envy blends, and we can get them in a non-rooted blonde for you. So that is Zoe. Yes. Okay, Tammy, I knew you would be happy about that. I told Lisa, don't get rid of those non-rooted blondes. I need. Is there a color you were talking about? Like, yeah. So there's a color that is a colored dupe for Milkshake in Envy Hair. I just have to go back and look at my conversation with Lisa. Lisa's from Envy, by the way. She's also from Ellen Via. All right, so let me show you this human hair wig. And I think she's a little bit more on the ashier side, but I have an ashier brunette, Kelly, that I was thinking about for you. And the other thing that we can do too is we can get a brunette and I can lift her into an ash that might work for you. So I have one actually called Ashley. I named her that because she was an ash brunette. And I'll put her up on the website so you can take a look at her, and I'll put her in the group as well. Okay, so this is a Locks and Tops. She does have some gold in her, but she's 100% human hair. She's just gorgeous. But I want to show you the cap on this one. So it has a silk line top and velvet lining in the cap. Okay, so the top is silk lined. It has velvet along the top, and then it has velvet along the back, along the nape. Yes. Okay. So I want to say that Ashley, I'll take, because I have Cafe Misto, Kelly. I'll take Cafe Misto out and compare it to the Ashley that I have, so you can take a look. And then she has the velvet on the ear tabs as well. It's a super, super soft cap. And where I'm trying to go with caps is that I want to make it comfortable for you so that, and then the other thing is I want to I'm in the process of creating what we call a cool cap. So for like women that are going through menopause or they're being treated for something, she's wefted, Mary. We can do one that's hand tied that has the velvet as well. But yeah, it's super grippy. So for instance, for ladies that have very little hair, it's going to be a great cap. I had Karen test one. I sent one to her and it's very soft, very comfortable. And Karen's like, this thing doesn't go anywhere. Because we talked about, I was like, what do you think about the silicone? And because Karen shaves her head. And she was like, I don't know, she wasn't as fond as the silicone. And I'm like, okay, so nix the silicone and let's go to velvet. Because I wanted something that would grip, but then also that's something that's super comfortable. So yeah, it's a beautiful cap. So, and it's this gorgeous color, Mackenzie. So that is the Mackenzie color. I have another one that's coming in this, it's a little bit lighter than this color. So it's interesting, if you look at some of my pictures and you look at Mackenzie, the blonde really shows through. And then I was like, okay, I need to get another one like this and then do one that's blonder because I like this, but I like it a little bit blonder. So we'll have Mackenzie 1 and Mackenzie 2, I guess. I don't know. We'll come up with another name for the other one. Yeah. So, Kelly, so that is the thing that I was concerned about as well. So I want to do a cool comfort cap that's soft like this. And what I thought about doing was like doing some type of a jersey cap to where it still has that. Because you know how, like, when you're laying in jersey sheets, how that kind of grabs a little bit more, but also have like some type of a cool insert in the cap to where it's like ventilated, but also to where it's like cool and you can take those packs out and insert them strategically, like maybe like around the nape where the carotid artery are. 'Cause you know how you put a cool compress around your carotid artery, it just cools you everywhere. So yeah, so we're talking about doing that kind of thing. Yeah. So Beverly, probably around your climate, you probably wouldn't need a cool cap, but a velvet cap would be amazing. All right. All right. Well, that's all I got for today, ladies. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want to chat about? Yeah, you and Tammy, Kelly, both Florida girls. Yeah. Does it get hot there, Beverly? So it gets probably 113. I've got about at least a couple months where it's well over 100 degrees during the summer. So yeah, I know. I'm very well aware of hot. About 3 days a year. Yeah, and it gets hot, 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 humid. Yes, humid, humid, Tammy. Oh my gosh, I went to Florida. I think I've been to Florida 3 times. I went to Miami, I went to Orlando, and I went to Boca Raton. And every single time I went, I literally would take a shower in my hotel room and come out and have to go change my clothes again. Yeah. 90s. Oh, holy smokes. No, we don't get humidity. We get a dry heat. 105 last week, Mary? 105. It's March. Yeah, we sweat. It's hotter than Hades. Mary, where are you at? It will be freezing here. Okay, Beverly, you need a velvet cap, okay? We need to keep your head warm. Oh, it's like opening the oven door when you have been cooking Thanksgiving turkey for 3 hours. Yes. Yeah, that's hot. That is super hot. Holy smokes. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain about my heat then. In Arizona, that's, yeah. Yep, it gets warm there. If you're, so do you ever go to, over, what is the name of Overland? We'll be wearing pixies for the next 6 months. Oh, Mary, Did you see the specials that I have on the little Lennox Pixies? Overguard, yes. I heard Overguard stays nice though through the summer. Like I heard people go to Overguard during the summer and then come back for winter to Phoenix. Yes, good. If you want one in the blends, like the NB hair, I think there's a couple that are on special. If you decide you want a little pixie, Billy is stinking adorable and would be so cute on you. Ask Karen to ping you a picture. I may have one. I'll put it in the group. She'll probably hate me, but it is so stinking cute on her. I was like, she was like, send me that, Billy. I want to see it. You know, I do that, you guys. She's gonna hate me for saying this. I do this, and she's like, yeah, I'm keeping it. So, yeah, go look at Billy. Um, and then I think there's a couple in different colors, but let me know if you want one, and I'll get you one at a really good price. Yeah, yeah, I know, but still, I mean, you know, if it gets super hot there, then it's someplace you can escape to at least. It just disappears when humidity it runs down your face and back. Yeah, I know, Tammy. Oh, trust me. I was like, wow, this place is humid. Humid. Salt stains on our clothes all summer. Oh, yes, this is true. We can attest to this, Mary. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate all of you. And I'm so glad you got to join me today. You know where the clearance list is. Make sure that you're joining us on our Facebook group, Locks and Tops, if you're not already there. If you have any questions, we're happy to help at any time. And we will not see you next Sunday. Next Sunday is um, next Sunday will be Easter Sunday, and so we will be spending that with our families. And then the following Sunday, I have something super, super, super excited to share with you. Uh, I'm going to open up a tool that will give you access to, well, I'm not going to spill the tea. I'm not going to spill it. I told Karen I wouldn't spill it without her here. So, but we have something super exciting for you that's coming up. And so we will see you not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. And I hope you all have an amazing week ahead. And don't forget to join us on not next Sunday, but the following Sunday for some great announcements. All right. Take care, everyone. Be well. Don't get the creepy creds. We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.